Hello everyone, in this video we're going to go over the Book A, Unit 2 Vocabulary Words, numbers 1 through 20. Let's get started. Our first word is carry. Carry. Carry is an action word. It is a verb. It means to hold and take from one place to another. So you can see the man has a box in his hand. He is carrying the box. He is probably taking the boxes from here, and he is moving the boxes from one place to another place. The woman also is carrying a bag of vegetables and other food, and she is carrying this bag. She is taking it from one place and going to a different place. Some synonyms of carry are to bring or to haul or to take, and transport is a good one for something inside of a car that is being moved from one place to another place. Our next word is chipmunk. Chipmunk. Chipmunk is a noun. It is talking about a small brown animal that is similar to a squirrel. You can see the chipmunk over here in this picture. A chipmunk is very similar to a squirrel except for the stripes on its back. And they like to eat nuts and seeds and berries and insects. Our next word is curious. Curious. Curious is an adjective, so you can use it to describe or to talk about someone or something. Someone who's curious really wants to learn or know about something. A curious person is always raising their hand and asking many questions. They want to know about many different things. Let's look at the example sentence. She was curious about how stars were formed. That means she wants to know how the stars are made. Our next word is dart. Dart is a verb that means it's an action word, and it is when you move quickly or you dash. Dash also means to move quickly. So we can use this word dart when someone is running very fast. We can say she darted to the playground, or she darted to her room. Or we can use it to talk about an animal, like this squirrel. Maybe the squirrel was running across the road very fast, so you can say the squirrel darted across the road. Dart has many synonyms, words that mean the same or similar. You can use dash, you can use scurry. Both of those are very good words instead of saying fast. Our next word is excite. Excite. Excite is another verb, and we can use this word to describe our feelings. The feeling when you have a lot of energy or you feel happy. Let's look at the example sentence first. The first snow of the year always excites children. Think about the first time that it snows. How do you feel? Don't you feel happy and excited to go play outside? Then you can use this word. The snow excites me. Or maybe when you get a present, how do you feel? You feel excited, right? So getting a present excites you. Or when your mom says that you can go to the playground, how do you feel? Well, going to the playground excites you. You feel excited. Excite is talking about the feeling. Our next word is fog. Fog. Fog is a noun, and it's talking about the weather, this kind of weather where there is a thick cloud that is near the ground. So when it is a foggy day, it's very difficult to see things that are far away because of this cloud that is close to the ground. Another word you can use is mist. There was a lot of mist today. or there was a lot of fog today. Our next word is gulp. Gulp is a verb, it's an action word. It means to quickly draw in a breath or to gasp. It's kind of a surprise sound like, that's a gulp. Let's look at the sentence. She gulped when she saw the price tag on the dress. Maybe the dress was so expensive that she was surprised, so she gulped. The word gulp can also have another meaning. It can mean that you are drinking something very fast. So you gulp down the milk. You drink the milk very fast. Our next word is hang. Hang. Hang is a verb. It is an action word, and it means to attach or to put somewhere to a point without support from below. I know that's a little bit confusing, but let's look at the picture. The woman in the picture, she is hanging the picture. And where is she hanging the picture? She is hanging the picture on the wall. She is hanging it here. Maybe there is a nail behind the picture that is holding it. That way, when she lets go of the picture will not fall down. The picture will hang. The picture will stay in that place. And did you know this thing that holds your clothing? This is called a hanger. It's called a hanger because your clothes are hanging on this hanger. Your clothes will not fall down to the ground. They will stay there. And let's look at the example sentence quickly. Let's hang the painting above the couch. Another word that you can use is suspend. So I can say, she suspended the painting on the wall. Our next word is host. Host. A host is a noun, and it is a person who takes care of guests in a home or someone who greets customers in a restaurant. So imagine that there is a party and you are going to your friend's party. The host is the person who prepared everything for the party. Usually it's that person's mom or dad. The host got all the food ready. They called everyone to come to your house or to come to the house where the party is. The host is taking care of everyone. If you need a drink or if you need some food, the host will give that to you. We also call the people who work in restaurants who come to your table and ask you, what would you like to eat or what would you like to drink? They are also called a host. Let's look at the example sentence. Our host served pizza and drinks at his party. So if you look, it's his party. The host is the person who is doing everything for that party. And the last word for this video is park. It's very easy. We already know that park is an area of public land. Public means anyone can go there. And we use this place to rest or to just enjoy ourselves, to have fun. So at the park, we can walk around, we can sit down and have a picnic. Sometimes there is a playground and we can play in the playground at the park. Let's look at the example sentence here. The town park has a playground, a swimming pool, and a picnic area. Up next is number 11. Place. Place. Place is a noun, and it's talking about a certain area of space that's used for something, for some purpose. So let's look at the sample sentences. Put your keys in a safe place. If you don't want to lose something, you shouldn't just throw it anywhere. You have to put it in a safe place. Place is talking about where something is. For example, on this map here, I can ask the question, have you been to this place? Or, what place do you want to go to for lunch? Oh, let's go here. Let's go to this place for lunch. Our next word is protect. Protect. Protect is a verb and it means to defend or keep safe from danger or harm. For example, wearing a mask protects you from getting sick. Also, when you ride a bike, if you wear a helmet, your helmet protects you from getting hurt. Protect has these synonyms: defend, guard, shield, and the opposite of protect, of course, is harm, to hurt something. Our next word is ranger. Ranger is a noun, and a ranger is a person whose work is to look after a park, a forest, or some other natural area, an outdoor area. So this person in the picture is a ranger, and the ranger helps people who are lost. They help them find where they want to go, and they make sure that the forest is safe. And if there's any problems like a fire, the ranger calls for help. Our next word is rude. Rude is a way of describing someone. It's an adjective, and it's someone that acts in a way that hurts other people. Someone who is polite or does not have good manners. So an example would be, when you are rude, you show bad manners. Or, it was rude to take the gift without saying thank you. Of course, if someone gives you a gift and you don't say thank you, that's a very rude thing to do. Or sometimes making a funny face like this can be rude. Or if someone is talking but you are not listening, that can be rude. Our next word is rule. Rule. Rule is a noun, and a rule is a law or direction that guides behavior or action. That means a rule is something that tells you how you need to behave and how you need to act. We have rules in a classroom. For example, one of our rules is we listen to the teachers, or we are nice to others. Let's look at the example sentence. He broke many of the school rules. Do you follow the rules when you are in school? Our next word is scold. Scold is a verb, it's an action word, and when you scold someone, you are telling them that they have done something wrong, but it's usually in an angry way. So maybe you were not listening in the classroom, so your teacher became angry and the teacher scolded you. Maybe she told you that you need to focus more or to please listen to the lesson. Or maybe you were at home and you didn't listen to your mom, and your mom became angry and scolded you. They were telling you that you did something wrong and that you shouldn't do it again. One example here is the mother scolded her child for spilling her milk. And the opposite of scold is praise. When someone does something very good, you can praise them. Our next word is serious. Serious is when you are not joking. For example, if you look at the picture, you can see her face is very serious. She's not smiling, she's not laughing, she's not joking at all. The same goes for this picture here. Let's look at the example sentence. He has a serious decision to make. Maybe there's someone who needs to decide what school they want to go to in the future. So they have to think carefully about that decision. Because if they pick the wrong school, then they might not be happy in the future. Our next word is sly. Sly. Sly is an adjective. You can use it to describe a person or a thing. Sly means clever or sneaky. If you look at this picture here, this is the fox from the story The Gingerbread Man. This fox was very clever. The fox was able to trick the gingerbread man into trusting him, and then at the end of the story, the fox ended up eating the gingerbread man. This fox was very clever. And we can also use sly to describe somebody like a thief. A thief can be sneaky. They do something without other people seeing it. Our next word is upset. Upset is a verb. It's an action word, and it means to make less comfortable or to make someone angry. One example is milk upsets his stomach. If you are someone who can't drink milk but you drink the milk anyways, then your stomach will be upset. Or we can use this word like this. The teacher was upset because the children would not stop talking. So in this sentence, the word upset is talking about how someone is feeling. And if you look at the pictures here, we can see the face of the children. In this first picture, she is upset maybe because she's angry about something. In the second picture, the baby is upset maybe because she is sad about something. And our last word is weary. Weary. Weary means that you are tired. Maybe your body is tired or your mind is tired. The word fatigued means the same as weary. If you look at this first picture, this man is weary maybe because he had too much work, so his mind became tired. If you look at this second picture, this person is weary maybe because they exercised too much, so their body became tired. Let's look at some of the examples for weary. He was weary after riding his bicycle all day. Studying for the exam made her weary. And a very good synonym, a similar word for weary, is exhausted. Exhausted also means you are very, very, very tired. And of course, the opposite of weary is energetic. You have a lot of energy. Or there's the word fresh to mean that your mind is still able to think very clearly. And that's all for this video. We finished learning the Book A Unit 2 vocabulary words numbers 1 through 20. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye!